Academy Award winner and Goop founder Gwyneth Paltrow is on trial this week for allegedly slamming into a retired veteran on a high-end ski slope. He says she slammed into him so hard it caused permanent damage. But is he being truthful? Welcome to Popcorned Planet. I am Andy Signore. Look, it's easy to dunk on Gwyneth Paltrow with her vagina candles and weird eggs she puts inside of her and all that stuff. But look, I've been following this trial and we are going to continue to follow this trial. In fact, we are probably live right now following this trial. I have to say it was pretty interesting because I went in expecting that Gwyneth's just trying not to have a payday. She didn't want to pay this pleb. But in watching yesterday's testimony, which we broke down, and I'll put a link right here, you can see day one recap right there. The witness, the only witness who saw it, got caught up and messed up a lot, stumbling with his own memory of the incident, being very defensive on the stand. It was very off-putting, and I gotta say, at the end of day one, I'm on Team Gwyneth. Regardless of my feelings on Goop and her, look, justice needs to be served. And in this case, it does seem that the actress is being pushed for a cash grab. I want to break down some of the big revelations that we saw yesterday and we'll probably see throughout this week. Apparently, not only did he stumble, the first witness, and again, I want to stress, we are probably live right now, so after this, I'll put a link at the video. Please come join us. We'll be covering this trial like we did the Johnny case. But this time we'll be watching it. We'll be adding some of our own fun because some of these experts are boring. We'll keep it 100 throughout. And then we'll be giving you a recap at the end. We'll edit those. If you want to hit that join button, you can become a member and you'll be able to watch all the full coverage. Otherwise, we will be clipping those streams, become a recap like we did during the Johnny trial. And I know a lot of you guys are excited for it. But yeah, look, we cover celebrity trials and this one's been interesting. I thought this wouldn't be televised. It is. She's in the courtroom. She's reacting with her lawyer. Her lawyer is quite interesting. He really didn't do a good job in his opening. His opening was awful. He was telling stories all over the place. If you watch our recap, you can see the clips in general of him just not knowing what to say and how to say it and his order of things. It was terrible. It was a terrible opening. However, as the first witness stepped up, this is the most important person in this whole case, in my opinion, the person who saw it happen. Are they credible? What did they see? And yeah, this guy did not do a very good job at explaining what happened. At first, as he goes through it, it seemed okay, but very quickly throughout, and we pulled some clips on the recap to show you, he got caught up and he was saying the wrong things. And it almost really seemed clear that he was following a script from his friend's lawyer. It really did. There was a point where he messed up what he said and the lawyer corrected him. You meant this, right? And Gwyneth's lawyer had to object and be like, can we make sure that the person on the stand is actually giving testimony and not the lawyers? And yeah, the lawyer realized his error and it was not a good look. On top of that, he stumbled a lot. While they were on the cross, it took forever for him to answer simple yes or no questions. When Paltrow's lawyer, Steve Owens, asked Ramon if he were to recall parts of his deposition, he had a difficult time answering yes or no. Owens recalled 300 pages of a transcript and statement from Ramon, but Craig couldn't remember if Paltrow was wearing a helmet, a hat, or goggles on the day of the collision. Also couldn't remember taking a photo with a ski patrol person following the accident. She just had a blank look on her face, he recalled, of the crash. After briefly unconscious, Terry Sanderson was briefly unconscious and required medical attention, and then went to an emergency room the following day. Sanderson's legal team admitted they may call her. Anyway, that doesn't matter. She's may come to the stand today. That's why we're going to go live. But Ramon's deposition was all confusing. Terry was wearing a helmet. The person he collided with was not wearing a helmet. Ramon answered, I don't know. Did you tell me she was not wearing a helmet? I don't remember what she was wearing. Did you previously tell me under oath that she was not wearing a helmet? I can't answer that. I wasn't really paying attention to what she was wearing. Paltrow's lawyer reminded Ramon he previously testified this under oath before proceeding further questions. When Owen asked, Gwyneth looked shaken up to me, true? Ramon responded, yes. He followed up, even though she had no helmet, no goggles, no mask or scarf, you did not recognize her. Is that true? Yes. So again, his testimony was all over the place. He didn't have things. She wasn't wearing, I don't remember what she was wearing, but she didn't have this, but I don't remember if she had this. Owens questioned if someone had at least asked Terry if he was all right after the collision. He nodded yes, according to Ramon's deposition, the witness's deposition. He nodded a little bit. He never said yes. Ramon later testified He never said he was okay. He could hardly stand up. About 2 minutes before the ski patrol came down, he had a hard time knowing what his name was. He had no idea where he even was. He took 2 seconds to tell his name. This guy Ramon's story, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I listened. I don't think he's a good credible witness. I don't. And hearing it all myself, and again, as the news is reporting, this is accurate. If I did, I probably didn't understand your question. I think you're taking this stuff out of context because I never said he was okay. A witness shouldn't be this defensive. If you're a witness and you're an impartial witness and you're there to actually give the facts, you don't get defensive with the lawyer. I mean, if the lawyer's being aggressive, sure, I can understand. Like, dude, I'm answering your question. What do you want me to tell you? But if you're trying to not answer questions and you're getting defensive and you need to tell everybody that there's context, you're being defensive and you're adding your own context. Like, well, wait a second. I don't want to say that because that's not what happened. And it's like, dude, just say what happened. Just say what happened. Why are you being so defensive? It was a huge red flag to me, as was the fact that there was apparently a video of the incident that's now gone missing. This guy, Terry Sanderson, who is suing Gwyneth, has a GoPro. Allegedly, there's emails where he sent his family, oh my God, I'm famous, but at what cost? And then his daughter writes back, I can't believe you got hit, and that you got it all on GoPro and that you're okay. This is an email that the family sent. And they're all like, well, where's this video? What do you mean? What's this GoPro? And it's nowhere. It's just disappeared. You'd think if Gwyneth, hit you, you'd pull that tape out and play it all over on loop, right? But no, it's somehow missing. Now, the daughter who sent the email is, I think, supposed to testify today. It may be happening right now. You're not going to miss our coverage. You'll be watching this. I'm now fascinated to see how this goes down. I never thought I'd be here defending Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm not a huge fan of her, but I'm here to defend Gwyneth Paltrow. So far, based on what we're seeing in this case, it does look like this guy is doing a cash grab. And yeah, Gwyneth is standing her ground, and I think even bringing her own kids to the stand, because at first I thought, yeah, she just doesn't want to pay. It's a lot of money, but this is a $300,000 verdict now. And Gwyneth's doing it for $1. Now her lawyer did a whole stupid spiel about the $1 that really was terrible, but she's not suing back for money. She's like, look, I didn't do this. This isn't right. He's been using the system incorrectly. And I got to agree with her. Dude, skiing accidents happen all the time. It's a very dangerous sport. You have to sign waivers usually at these resorts. In fact, he's not suing the resort. He's not suing the ski patrol. He's only suing her, which is very interesting. He wants this big celebrity trial. I think he thought he'd get some courtesy or pity settlement money. But no, I don't even understand why he's doing it. He sued for like $3 million. And then that got thrown out. It was too excessive. So now he's suing for $300,000. And that's only going to go to pay his lawyers. None of this makes a lick of sense. I don't get it. She may testify today. A lot more is to come. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that bell for all alerts. Smash that like button and join us as we watch live together as a community. It's going to be a lot of fun. And leave your comments. What do you think so far? Based on what you're seeing, the fact that there's missing video, the fact that this only witness was contradicting himself, these aren't good signs. This is definitely so far leaning towards Gwyneth Paltrow. There's too much doubt in my mind. Nothing has proven to me that she's done it. They're going to bring a lot of experts out today to claim that she did it, but that means nothing to me. I always take them with a grain of salt. But join us today. We'll be there. I'll put the video right there to the left. Come to our live show. We'll be there watching with you. I hope to see you guys there.